If you're a blue collar worker, you've probably noticed something. Respect is hard to come by. People don't care about you, they treat you like shit. And here's the harsh truth, you don't deserve the respect. Let me tell you why. I used to work as a delivery driver for Zomato. If you're Indian, you've definitely heard of it. I worked really hard, running around to deliver food and bring a smile to customers' faces. And what did I get in return? Maybe a thank you if I was lucky. Most times, not even that. And here's the kicker, they weren't even my customers. I was doing all the hard work to make someone else's clients happy. Think about that for a second. As a beginner, I made a lot of mistakes, and people weren't exactly kind about it. Some were downright mean. Thankfully, not everyone was like that. There are still good people out there. One time, a person threatened to get me fired. Why? Because the restaurant missed an item in his order, and he said I should have checked before leaving. I mean, come on, it's packed. Do you need me to go through your food too, so you can file another complaint against me for touching your food? This is India. Too many people feel entitled to treat workers like they're beneath them, like we're not even human. And sure, this kind of behavior exists in the States or other foreign countries too. But here, the ratio is flipped. It's the norm, not the exception. I mean, they copy their bad behavior and reject the good ones. Like, why? You copy the clubbing, all the fun part or even the bad parts, but mostly skip the good parts like their moral values and them thanking everyone for their service and stuff like that. Maybe try copying the good stuff. And an Indian I seen in the Bangalore, I've seen in Bangalore that people get pets and they just get them to show off, to look cool, I guess. I mean, there's no bonding between them. I can see the awkwardness in both the owner and the pet. Why do you get pets if you can't take care of them, can't pet them, like can't give the love they want? Just to show off, just to copy Americans or Europeans, I guess? Don't do that, please. And sometimes even restaurants discriminate against us. We had a separate service elevator and weren't allowed inside many restaurants. We were to take the package from a separate window only for delivery drivers. We were even looked down upon by the security guards at big apartments. The thing is, they're not so different from us, but still they acted entitled. Of course, I also met some good people, but it was rare. Like that one time I was so late that the food got cold. Sure, the man was angry, rightfully so. But instead of complaining, he told me to do better next time. Day by day, I started losing my self-respect. I felt invisible, like I was nothing. All I needed was someone to notice me, tell me that I matter, someone to talk to me. But then it hit me. I'm doing the kind of work that could easily be replaced by drones or self-driving cars. That's when I realized that if I really want people to notice me, then I had to earn it. I have to be someone who provides some unique value. Respect isn't given for free. You have to earn it. Sure, basic human respect is expected from everyone, but if you want to be praised, do something about it. Don't just cry about it. Another reason for the mistreatment might be because many delivery drivers were unhygienic and dressed poorly despite Zomato providing clean uniforms. And speaking of Zomato, the company itself played a big role in how workers were treated poorly. They pressure you to deliver on time, even in heavy traffic, and wouldn't listen to workers' complaints, but would always respond immediately to customers. And why wouldn't they? After all, customers are king, right? I didn't complete my college thinking that I would become a businessman. I was inspired by those motivational videos about billionaires dropping out of college and becoming wildly successful. They made it seem like skipping college was the shortcut to greatness. But I soon realized it's not as simple as it looks. Those stories often leave out the years of struggle, resources, and connections behind their success. I learned that the real world doesn't give you a free pass just because you have a dream. You need to work a corporate job so that you can understand how business works and also to establish a net worth. And yeah, you at least feel like you exist. You make friends on the way. Now the question you have is, am I insulting blue collar workers? No, absolutely not. But in this harsh society, that's the reality. If you want to be respected, you need to make a lot of money and achieve success. That said, let me make one thing clear. It's never okay to treat anyone, I mean anyone, as inferior. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Of course, this doesn't apply to certain morons who don't deserve that courtesy. Sure, we all might start with jobs like this, but some people like me cannot spend their whole lives doing this and they still expect to build a better future. Now, I would like to say goodbye to you guys. Go work on your goals and remember, never doubt yourself. Never feel inferior. The people who are making you feel like that don't deserve your attention. And if you like my content, then consider subscribing. And yeah, that's it. Peace. I guess that's goodbye. I'ma feel blue. My back.